Here I am. All right, I wanted to say something. Before you guys judge us and before you all comment, I want you to understand something. That for the past 2 years, we have done everything we know to do. And the only thing that has happened is the scale went up. We did what we thought we could do. We thought we could be normal, eat normal portions, count calories. The scale ended up going up. We go keto, and the scale go up. So before you say that we're going to get diabetes, and before you put us down and say that it's the dumbest thing ever, imagine feeling hopeless for 2 years, and now there's hope. So just remember that.
Ow now, brown cow.
Ow now, brown cow.
Ow now, brown cow.
I'm James.
And I'm Emily.
We show you our actual journey of faith and family through the eyes of two foodies.
So make sure you go check us out on Instagram and TikTok, where I try to post pretty often. And then we also have a Facebook group page. But most importantly, don't forget to get ready.
Sit!
Sugar.
Sugar?
Sugar.
What's wrong with your hair? This is take two, and every time I look at her hair, it still looks like someone's pulled it down.
I know. Today was gym day for me. I've changed my gym day around. And, yeah, I had my hair up.
Mm-hmm.
And I had it up until about 2 minutes ago, maybe.
Uh-huh.
And I have hat hair almost from my hair being up. So I don't know.
All right, we're doing something new,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. If you're new to our channel, welcome. We're happy to have you on this journey with us. In case you don't know, we, for the past 4 years, have been eating a ketogenic or low carb or whatever you want to call it, a low carb way of eating for the past 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
With that tool, we were able to lose over 180 pounds between the two of us over the past year. Look, 2 years for him. Slowly have gained some weight back. So at a loss, and
it worked good until it didn't work. And
Yeah.
then we stopped wanting to do something that didn't work. So we became, yes,
Yeah.
we started gaining on what our...
yeah, so we heard about this little thing called a sugar diet, and I said, James, I'm really intrigued by this. I feel like I need to try this out. And he said, then let's just do it for 30 days.
Let's do it. See what's up.
So here we are, day 3.
And you want to know what? I'll just tell you right now, I feel great.
Yeah.
The first day I didn't know. I felt really rough until the second day.
But to be fair,
To be fair,
he was running on very little sleep,
I was.
and I was too.
So anyway, you want to look and see just a few clips of what we had to eat, and then we'll be back to talk.
Yeah. Ow.
Ow.
Stepped on my toe.
I did step on her toe. Sorry. All right. Tomorrow's day 1.
Tomorrow is day 1.
Sugar diet.
It is late,
It is late.
but we meal prepped.
We did. Emily actually did a really good job, and she kind of laid it out. And I'm hoping that this works out good, because I would like to just kind of have like this model, since we're still track, right?
Yeah.
I would like to have this kind of a model. That way I can be like, oh, this is what we have, right?
Right, and kind of see our macros and what we're eating. I'm also going to write down everything in this notebook that I'm eating every day, just to see.
Check this out. This is a bowl. And
Yeah.
do you want to say what it's got in it?
Yeah, I just made them exactly the same.
They have cherries, blackberries, kiwis.
He asked me to explain what was in it. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, but you got the numbers.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. All right, I'll let her explain it. What do they got in them? It is late. I'm sorry.
There's 1 sliced kiwi, 3 ounces of strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, grapes, and cherries.
So what is the total weight on this thing?
3 ounces each and 1 kiwi.
So we got 15 ounces and a kiwi, right? So tomorrow I'm bringing 15 ounces of fruit, not including the kiwi. So probably 18 ounces, right? I'm bringing a banana, right?
Yep.
So now I have this.
He wants his banana.
What?
Nothing, go ahead.
Don't come at me, bro. And and 2 servings of sour gummy worms.
It's,
So
it's so weird.
So we'll explain it a little bit more because I'm still learning. I'm learning to the point. Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
You see my salt shaker? This is my salt shaker. I've carried this with me in my lunchbox for years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, today I took the salt out of it, filled it with sugar. So here we go. And I'm going to put that on my, if need be, I will put it a little bit on my fruit.
Okay, so I'll explain what I'm bringing.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly the same amount of fruit, except for I'm not going to do bananas right now. Not during the day if I have any. So I'm going to do fruit, and I'm going to use honey on my fruit. I'm also going to bring broccoli, which, yeah, broccoli.
Every time she says honey, I think she's talking to me.
And simply orange juice.
It's just,
so
is it
it's
just orange juice?
We bought the pulp-free orange juice.
Is that because that's what they had? I would have actually bought the pulp, but
that's why I said it, because I just realized it.
when you're at Sam's Club, you buy what they have.
Yeah.
I wonder if Costco has the
So-
pulp. Costco probably took all the pulp.
Yeah. So while we might not look exactly the same as far as what we eat during the day,
I mean,
it's pretty similar.
I mean, you know what? And why are you so dogmatic against bananas? All you sugar people are the same.
I just want to kind of see, I want to trial and error, and I want to try things and pay attention.
I can't wait to see what's for dinner because look, I'm learning. I have no idea. The excitement is in the air. I don't even know. The only thing I know is that she's like, we're going to do a couple of days of a sugar fast before we do the sugar diet. I don't know. Apparently we're sugar fasting. I think like when people sugar fast, that means they're not having sugar. But apparently that's all we're having. What's for dinner? Okay. Gotcha. Sugar.
Yeah.
So what are my options for dinner tomorrow night, if you don't mind? Real quick telling me. Like in your mind, what's being cooked on the smoker tomorrow night? Is anything going on the smoker? So is it pineapple? Like I'm literally gonna that island music that you just heard.
Pineapple.
That we can't. You know that island music that comes on, and we can put some brown sugar on it.
Yes.
Put some brown sugar on that baby.
We totally could. Actually, it's the weirdest thing.
It's the weirdest thing because all right, did you tell? Here's my macros.
Here's his macros because I don't have my phone on me because I am sitting here ready for bed.
Are you ready for my macros? All right. So all of this that you see, the gummy worms, even the sugar. I even listed the sugar, right? Just in case.
How much did you put?
I put
sugar?
2 teaspoons.
Okay.
The banana, the fruit, the gummy worms, 2 servings, and 566 calories. 122.9 net carbs. We're going
net. You're going with
well,
net.
I don't know how to change it over. Does it matter at this point? And 2.2 grams of protein. So there you go. You know, I wish I could get that protein probably cut in half. But I'll deal with the 2.2. So this is exciting.
This is so backwards.
It is.
It's so backwards.
The only thing backwards is that normally on keto we would be looking at fat, and this time we're looking at it. It's like we just flip flopped. So there you go.
We're gonna give it 30 days.
This is probably too big to go into my lunchbox, I think, for my banana, but I'm just kidding. I'm not going to put it on my banana. Not on the first day, anyway. There's some things you got to see, like I got to feel this out for the week.
Yeah.
So 30 days starts tomorrow. Anyway, you know what? Due to the magic of TV, you get to see that right now. Boom.
We got my bag.
Here we are. You know what? You can't have any broccoli until you eat your pie.
So silly.
No broccoli until you eat your pie. All right, here we go.
James decided on dinner.
I did.
So today we are doing a fasting day, a sugar fasting day, not that bag.
You said your bag.
No. The
didn't
bag
ask-
with what I bought at Costco.
This?
Yeah.
Of all the things that
Of
we
all
got,
the things.
she's going to show the fruit roll-ups. Okay.
They're pretty much, it's real fruit. It's Fruit Thief.
Uh-huh.
And it's just real fruit. Strawberry and mango. And it doesn't have any added nothing. Anyway, I stopped at Costco because I wanted
protein?
apple chips.
No protein?
No. No
No fat?
protein, no fat.
All right. No protein, no fat.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right.
I stopped at Costco for apple chips, the Bear brand apple chips.
Like, bear?
Didn't have them. Anyway,
Here's your spoon.
James decided that he was going to take a suggestion from someone.
Well, it's not a suggestion.
It kind of was. It was brought up,
Well,
suggested, and he's like,
Yeah.
that sounds amazing. I want that.
Yeah. So, cherry pie filling
Yeah.
with marshmallows. So-
And I'm doing apple
Here we go.
with cinnamon.
Here we go.
on top.
You know, this would really be good in the smoker.
It really would.
It'd be good in the smoker. You know what? Speaking of smoker, one of the things that we want to do is that we was talking about, we got pineapple.
Hmm.
So we want to brown sugar the pineapple and smoke it.
Yeah.
So,
This is so weird. This is so weird from the past 4 years.
do you want to taste mine?
No.
Here, taste it.
No.
Live. Come on.
No.
Oh, really?
No, you taste it.
Why?
It's yours. I don't want to burn my mouth with something liquidy.
Okay, it's pie filling. It's delicious with marshmallow. It's delicious. And did I already tell them about my salt shaker last night?
Yeah.
Okay. That sugar in the salt shaker, it came in pretty handy today for when my raspberries were sour.
Yeah.
So, okay, so today's not a good day to judge because I only slept like 4 hours last night.
Yeah.
So I've kind of felt like crap.
Yeah.
For real, like just tired. Like it's hard to say. I can't judge
How
anything
you
based on
feel.
today because no matter what I ate,
Hmm.
I was probably going to feel really bad today.
We both just woke up tired today.
It's-
So,
okay, we both slept. We didn't go to bed until late. Typical weekend, sleeping in, not going to bed early,
yeah. It feels so bright in here.
waking up at 4:45. It's early too.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of early for.
All right. We got not much time. We got 15 minutes before we got to leave. Hurry up.
Unfortunately, well, I shouldn't say unfortunately. I stopped, so I got some cherry sour candy, and I got some sweet tarts rope. I felt like my food today. I've worked really hard at eating all my candy and sweets and fruit, right? And I know that sounds stupid, but even okay. So this bowl, okay, it has 2 servings of cherry pie filling, right?
Hmm.
And it's got 1 serving of marshmallows, and it's a big heavy bowl. It's only 300 calories.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that it's a lot to eat
Yeah.
that amount of calories. Like it just seems like it's all day. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, up until now, it's kind of been like it's fruit.
You know what? I brought that big container of fruit and I didn't even eat my broccoli. Like, I was pretty full from that.
Because you can't eat your vegetables until you eat all your sugar.
Yeah.
All right.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Happy Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. Day 2, sugar diet. Now, to get something straight, yesterday we did a sugar fast, which is basically all you do, there's birds. All you do is have fruit and sugar and things like that. Basically, you have no fat or as little as you possibly can,
Yeah.
right?
Because you're still going to get fat and protein.
So I'm just
somewhere.
now learning, right?
Yeah.
And then we did sugar fasting up until now.
Yeah. So now this is our first, I guess, starch protein kind of meal.
And this is still sugar fast. This is still not sugar fast. This is still sugar diet. So I always mess up. I don't know what's sugar diet, sugar fast.
Yeah.
I guess sugar diet.
Yeah, we're still learning, and there's different protocols you can take. You can eat this every day if you want, or you can not eat it every day if you don't want to.
Well, we did sugar fast, and maybe we'll do that like 2 days.
Yeah, but from my
during a week.
understanding, you have more weight loss the more sugar fasting that you do. So this is
here we go.
dinner. I'll show you. Ready? White rice. That is a serving of just Minute Maid white rice. Generic. I know, but it's a meal idea. Stir fry
You
vegetables.
said Minute Maid. Minute Maid is orange juice.
Not Minute Maid. Minute rice. Stir fry vegetables. And 4 ounces of just chicken tenders with teriyaki sauce. So this is just teriyaki chicken and vegetables and rice.
The chicken tenderloin with the thing removed.
Yeah.
And the grandkids over today, so I would have actually liked to have filmed her prepping a little bit, but
He was in here helping.
grandkid.
Yeah.
Real quick, so we didn't show what we were bringing today.
Well, it pretty much looks the same. I took a picture. I'm going to be putting my food on Instagram at least.
Can I tell you?
Sporadic.
Can I tell you what I had?
Moments.
Let me tell you what I had.
Yeah.
Okay, up until right now, I'm at like 1,000 calories. Okay, but so I had 2 servings of gummy sour worms, right? 1 ring pop,
It's so weird.
3 ounces of blackberries, 7 sweet cherries,
Yeah.
6 ounces of red seedless grapes,
Yeah.
3 ounces of strawberry, 1 large banana. I had approximately 2 teaspoons of cane sugar sprinkled on my fruit. Yep.
Yeah.
I had 4 prunes, a serving of Sour Patch Kids, 2 servings of Skittles, and that. Okay, so, and I had a cherry mixed fruit cup up until now, but I'm gonna have the exact same thing Emmy has, and then I'm done. And I just want you to know something.
I'm sorry. It's just funny because, okay, when I initially said I want to give this a try, I'm like, I don't have to eat candy. I can eat fruit and stuff.
Well,
but I had a box of Swedish fish.
I'm eating so much. I'm eating so much fruit. The thing about it is, like all that, like everything I'm saying, like I'm literally feel like I'm eating all day, right?
Yeah.
I'm under 1,400 calories. So like you literally have to.
You can literally just eat fruit. The problem is you're not going to get enough calories if you don't add the sugar and different things. And I know people are going to lose their mind over it, but that's okay. It is it's a challenge, right?
Look.
It's a challenge. What, baby?
This
Yeah, chicken?
this giant bowl of fruit is like 300 calories, if that. Like it's crazy how much you can actually eat. So I've even thought about, like, I haven't even got into juice.
I've had
I had a drink.
glass of orange juice every morning.
I had a
Well,
drink.
yesterday,
I had a drink of orange juice, but not even enough to even consider it anything. But anyway, so that's gonna be dinner.
Yeah.
That's gonna be night 2. We'll be
I
back
have a feeling
tomorrow.
It's gonna be so good.
We're gonna be back tomorrow, and that's probably what you're seeing now because that's gonna be up on Thursday.
I'm really excited about just
and you
this
know,
experiment.
yeah, what I can tell you already. I was actually amazed when I got up this morning because yesterday I had like a little bit of like.
Yesterday we were
I was
tired
holding
because
water.
we didn't get any sleep.
We didn't get any sleep Sunday, and I was holding water. Today I got up and I'm like, well, not holding water again. It's almost like identically like keto. 2 days after being back, you start feeling good, and now I feel good. I did wake up with a headache this morning though, but
I did not. I woke up very well rested,
love you.
and we love you.
We do love you, and she woke up very well rested. All right, Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday, and I just got off work. I ate my bowl of fruit today. I had my banana today, and I had a few pieces of candy today. Not too much. Anyway, I'm off work, and now it's 2:45. I'll probably won't be home until about 7:30, in which we're going to show you what we have then. I'm not really sure exactly what we're doing, because Emily said maybe another sugar fast day today. So I don't know. I'm still learning. I'll be working because I have a graduation to go to Friday, and we have a graduation party to go to Saturday, so I have to get my lawns done for the week early than normal. So one thing I will say real quick, I feel like I drink about half as much. I was always one that I had to have a drink at all times. I was always thirsty at all times. And on this diet, I guess with all the fruit, I'm really not that thirsty, to be honest with you. I don't even really think about it during the day. I was just like, wow, I only drank half of what I normally would. So there's that.
Oh, Lord. That light is awful. That's too much light.
Here we are.
Here we are. Oh,
There we go. Now things are looking better.
there's so much light.
All right, so
Oh.
it's Wednesday. This is day 3 sugar diet, right?
Yeah. I have my hair up. I never have my hair up.
All right. Day 3 sugar diet. You want to see what we're having for dinner? Want to see what we're having for dinner? That way we can get back to us and talk.
Yeah.
And you can see us live.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Day 3.
I'm not having everything that she's having, just so you know.
All right. So this is just 10 ounces of potato that I just sliced up. I put it on parchment paper in the oven with garlic, onion, and parsley.
No fat, no oils, nothing.
Right. And then this is just simply Heinz Simply ketchup I'm going to have with it. And then this is just part of an ear of corn because Noah loves corn. So
With no butter.
with no butter.
Now, are you going to put sugar on it?
No.
You ain't going to put sugar on it?
No.
No sugar on... Okay.
Nope.
So-
But I will tell you today it felt very balanced. Like I woke up. Okay, so it's been really weird because I haven't had coffee this week.
What about last week?
And
Did you have coffee last week?
Yeah.
Right.
But
Did you have it next week?
I just haven't. It's weird because it's not bothering me
Because you
like I
don't-
thought it would.
Because you don't want to have it without the cream.
Not necessarily. It's just I've been into iced coffee, so I've been having coconut milk, and I can't really have that right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I haven't had any coffee, but
Alright.
I've been having orange juice instead.
Who wants to know how we feel? We'll be right back. Here we go. You know what? I'm having that, but I'm not having the corn, and I'll probably substitute with either, I don't know, something
Cherries.
fruit of some sort. 'Cause, we're back.
We're back.
We are back.
Yeah.
Okay, and well, as you've seen, I didn't get in until late. I didn't get in until late tonight. It was
Yeah.
like 7, almost 7:30 probably.
Yeah.
Everything that I've eaten, which my lunch was pretty much the same as every other days. This is
Yeah.
day 3. My lunch has been mixed berries, cherries, grapes. It's getting less extravagant because I like...
He doesn't really like blackberries and raspberries.
Yeah, I
and
don't
I
like-
do. So he was getting those, and he's trying not to get those.
Yeah, so I like more of the cherries, the grapes. I like a banana on my way into work. I like a banana. And then, I ain't gonna lie, I like a few gummy worms before lunch.
Mhm.
And then I have like cherries, grapes.
Strawberries.
I do like strawberries. And I do sprinkle sugar on top of them.
Yep. Raw
And I eat them.
cane
and
sugar.
and you know, this is I feel really good. Like, you know, a lot of people might complain and be like, "Oh, you get like overload of like you just eat fruit, right?" Well,
Yeah.
I mean, before I just ate meat, so it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Like, but you know what? Like, I've only had
Yeah.
I've had probably 10 ounces of juice this whole time.
You know, I have had orange juice every day this week. So
And you're
far.
liking it?
And I'm really liking it. And then I'm not doing bananas. That's not really my thing. That's more your thing.
I love bananas.
I've been doing dried peaches. It's kind of a breakfast, I guess.
Mhm.
And then I've been having fruit, but today I had watermelon and cantaloupe because I didn't want it to go bad, and I had gotten a small container.
Mhm.
So I had that. And then I had some broccoli, which that's really weird, having broccoli without butter. When I didn't have anything. I was even out of salt
You know,
at work.
You-
So I'm like, this is weird.
you know when you first start like something like keto or something like that, you're like, great, I can have a burger but no bun.
Yeah.
Or I can have this with not that, and I can have that with not this. Well, this is the opposite.
It's
like,
kind of like weird.
this is just the opposite.
Yeah.
Everything that you can have, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Um,
But I will say this, since our video that
Mm-hmm.
we posted, I did want to say this because a lot of people have reached out with, I'm going to talk about the positive,
Mm-hmm.
like some really kind words and encouraging words.
Uh-huh.
And some people just get it. Like, we're trying this out just to see.
we're
Like,
trying to
just-
reverse our body because our body was
Right.
not liking what we were doing.
Yeah. And also, I wanted to state several people have commented and told me about their own journey about how they had eaten a certain way for X amount of time and then ended up on thyroid medication. And it made me think, so with the thyroid issues that I've had onset, is it from quitting smoking and
We're not
shaking things
doctors.
up?
We're not doctors.
Right. No, we're not doctors at all. I'm just saying it just makes me wonder. Like, but I go to an endocrinologist on July 16th. So I'm curious what my blood work looks like when I go back and get my blood.
And just so you know, there's
working
a
in.
big misconception that people think that with this diet, all you do is eat Skittles and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, okay. So you go
I
from
feel
a
like
diet.
you're going to say it's not just Skittles, it's cotton candy.
It's not just Skittles, it's cotton candy and things like that. But to be honest with you, if you're really doing it right,
Yeah.
you're going to have a few pieces of candy. It's
Yeah.
something that you can have.
Yeah.
Obviously,
But you don't have to have.
Obviously, it's going to be better if you don't.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
it's not one of them things. Like, don't, just because it's sugar diet, that's people. It's the low fat diet. It basically is. I mean, that's the way
Right.
I see it.
Right. And there's different levels and tiers. The more and more we learn, the more and more I realized how big of a misconception I had when I first heard about it, because I thought, well, that sounds awful. I even checked my blood glucose yesterday
Yeah.
because I'm like, I just had all this orange juice and fruit and stuff, and my blood glucose was 75 after. After having all this natural sugar that I had, which is sugar, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's easy to demonize something when you don't know about it.
So,
too.
so what's funny is like if you're in the keto or carnivore groups, you'll see people giving their testimonies of how they reverse their diabetes by cutting out sugar.
Yeah.
And what's really funny is when you go into the sugar diet groups,
Yeah.
you'll see people who say that they reverse their diabetes by eating pure sugar.
Yeah.
So
it's all about being open-minded for me and just trying something different and see how I feel.
The only thing I can tell you is that I don't know. I am wired for energy. I feel I probably have more, and I'm not telling you to do anything.
No, that we're just sharing our journey.
That first day and a half, I felt awful. I'm not gonna lie. Awful.
Yeah.
But I was very sensitive on keto. Like I would feel sick when I went into the keto flu a lot.
Yeah, but I really feel like the sleep thing for you was
But it was actually
played a major role
into the next day also.
Because I remember telling you, when I woke up, I was tired on day one, or after day one, when I woke up in the morning, I felt tired, but then I was okay.
I've always been a kind of gassy. I will say that. Not no more. My bathroom stuff feels probably more normal than it ever has.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not.
We're only 3 days in, though.
I know. That's what I'm saying. But like,
this is just
I have no bathroom problems whatsoever.
You know what I'm noticing?
What?
Because you were even talking about this too. Like, do
You're not
you
thirsty?
feel my legs?
What about them?
Like, I'm literally just bouncing my legs a lot. Like, I have energy. More energy, I feel like. And today was my first workout day since Monday, starting it,
and I
felt good.
I'm gonna throw another thing out too. I'm gonna put in 2 more things of how I feel. Right.
Okay. Less thirsty.
I'm drinking literally half as much as I normally did. I was always one that had to drink at all times. It was like a crutch. It doesn't bother me anymore.
Yeah.
Number 2, we talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
When we would be keto and we would have an off-plan meal, we would hold water and our legs would swell up like crazy. And we would be like, oh, we ate sugar and this, right?
Yeah. We're not holding any water.
Yeah, well, now we're eating sugar and we're doing everything that everyone said that made us hold water, not holding no water at all.
You know, we say that everybody said made us hold water, but we said that. Like, we thought
because we thought that's what it was. And the only conclusion I can go to is that if you do the only thing I can come to in 3 days,
in 3 days,
if that's a thing, is if you do something, obviously carbs and fat don't go good together. They cause a problem. Like, to me, that's if I had to come to a conclusion,
cause your body a problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
It would be if they're together. but maybe they're separate. I remember when I was younger, there was, a friend of mine would do a low-fat diet, and I did the Atkins diet.
Yeah.
And it was literally the opposite, but they both had the same result.
Yeah. So this is what I'm taking away on day 3. Okay. We don't do this. We don't share a journey or anything like that because it's a job or we make all kinds of moolah money from doing this. Like, this is just us sharing our journey of where we're at and what we're doing. So I just want it to be clear that we're going to be honest about how we feel about it and our opinions on and whatnot. So we have nothing to gain by saying this makes us feel better or this makes us feel better because every one of us are different and every body is different. Every person's body is different. Yeah. So, like, we're not trying to say this is a better way or this is a better way or we feel better this way or this way. We're just sharing our
I'm exactly saying that I felt better.
I know. I just want to make sure that's very clear. Like, we're not making money to say something.
Oh, no.
That's all I'm trying to say is, like, we don't benefit by saying, oh, and we didn't benefit by saying anything about keto either. Like, this isn't our income.
Look, I don't care. Look, all honesty, if this thing turns south and I'm off, I'm going to tell you, like, this thing turned south and I'm out.
Right.
Like, this didn't work. But so far, I mean, I'm really enjoying it. And it has nothing to do with cotton candy. I mean,
Yeah. And it's so weird.
Nothing to do with cotton candy and Skittles.
But I'm just saying, like, there's no push on why we're doing this.
So since you did get cotton candy.
I did get cotton candy.
If you had to pick a favorite, like, non-food snack, like something that will make someone cringe, what is your go-to right now?
What, candy?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, right now.
What I've had the most of these past 3 days?
Yeah. What do you like?
My favorite thing? Yeah. Dried peaches. They smell so bad.
That's not even candy.
I know. It's not
a dried peach.
I know. But I feel like I've eaten that more than anything.
No, I like Jolly Ranchers.
And it's called the Ugly Brand, and it's just peaches. Like,
yes.
It's just dried
and they're
peaches.
Really not even sweet. They're not like added sugar like everybody else does.
But they taste really good.
I got freeze-dried peaches, and I like them.
I don't
Noah's
care for
favorite
those.
is the Jolly Ranchers.
Yep.
My favorite is I like the cherry sours. You know, the little red cherry sours.
Yeah.
And I love Skittles.
Yeah, Noah says that's not his favorite thing that he's had.
What? Noah's favorite fruit is these little honey mangoes.
Yeah. Little honey mango. Well, any mango,
he
really.
Just brought. My favorite fruit is definitely bananas and grapes.
Watermelon and pineapple.
I haven't had pineapple since I've been on, but I do like the little cherry mixed fruit cups too.
Yeah. Yeah, Noah's over here like, I have an apple.
I think Noah's enjoying this, and basically what we're doing is kind of an every other day thing. Even though tonight we had a potato, that would not really qualify as a sugar fast, I guess.
Yeah, so there's different levels. It depends on who you watch or what you look up or what you find. Mm-hmm. Really, you can just follow your own protocol because it's your diet, it's your body, mm-hmm. right? And that's what he was like, does that even count? And I said, well, we don't have to follow anything. This is our thing,
it's so
right?
funny. It's like, oh, that just turns to sugar. Well, isn't that sugar? Well,
right.
Apparently not.
So the whole goal is to keep your fat and your protein down really low on your sugar fasting days. And a potato does have...
My goal is to keep my fat covered up.
Yeah. The goal... I mean, potatoes are very low fat and protein and...
I had it with ketchup.
So that's just what we did.
And then there was some, like a Chinese teriyaki stuff that I dipped some of it into.
Panda Express. Mandarin teriyaki.
And you know what? One of these days we're going to do a film of
I just bought it.
How to go out on the sugar diet.
Yeah, I'm having to buy all kinds of stuff.
We were talking, one of the places that would be good on the birds, one of the places that would be good on the sugar diet to go eat would be, comment down below. Is it Bibimbap or is it Bibimbap?
Yeah.
Bibi or Bibi?
But that's not, to be fair, that's not everywhere.
No.
It's not everywhere.
No.
I feel like today was such a bad day to film because the gym thing, and I hate taking a shower at the gym, and he's all like, but you're paying for the shower. That's how cheap he is.
That's how cheap I am. If I'm joining the gym, guess what? I'm taking a shower while I'm there.
So,
on there. I'm using their toilet paper. All right, you know what? And on a positive note,
Yeah.
I think the scale's going to be going the right way this week.
Yeah.
Everything I ate, I had a banana, I had fruit, and I did have some candy.
Yeah.
I had that potato, some Skittles.
I can tell you what I had.
I didn't have a fruit cup.
I had some candy today, and it was...
I'm literally at 1,200. Look, I'm at 1,200 calories today, and I'm full. Because it's always like, okay, when you start keto or something, you're like, oh, I can have all the bacon. Well, eventually you kind of start like, oh yeah, I can have all
It's
the
hard
bacon.
because
And this is like, you can have candy, and it's like, oh yeah, now on day 3, it's like, I get to have candy, yay.
Yeah. Oh. But here's the thing, though, as far as the candy, because I really didn't want to add candy. I really wanted to do more of the fruit and maybe add sugar to the candy and do the vegetables and try to keep it as whole as I could. The reason why I ended up adding the candy and not just like sugar and honey is because my calories were too low.
That's what people do.
Yeah, like the calories, it was definitely way under, and I don't want to eat not enough calories. But like today I had cantaloupe, I had I didn't write it down, watermelon, dried peaches, broccoli. I had Dots candy. You didn't know about that.
I don't even like them. They're not even good.
Yeah, they are. I had 10 ounces of potato, but I didn't eat all of it because I got full with ketchup.
That's why I had to add a few extra ounces of potato on, because I ate it.
Because he ate it. I had a rice cake.
What are you drinking?
This is Diet Strawberry Dr. Pepper.
I thought it was some juice.
I hear some people saying that, oh, I didn't write down my orange juice. That you're not supposed to have caffeine, but I've had caffeine. So, anyway, yeah. And then I had Skittles.
I think the scale is going to be the right way. Either way, so like tomorrow, I can just tell you now, tomorrow we're going to have stir-fry veggies with more chicken and white rice. And you know what? That was excellent and so good.
Teriyaki.
Would you call me? All right, before we go, there's something I'd like to say.
You don't say.
I don't say. I do say. I'd like to share the gospel.
Oh, yes.
Jesus loved you so much that he came down and he died for you on a cross to take away your sins. And all you have to do is ask him and he will come into your heart and change your life.
Is it really that simple?
It is. People like to make it complicated. They're like, well, here, you do this, and then you got to do this, and then you can go. Well, the truth is, you go to Jesus now.
Yeah.
And you don't have to quit.
You don't have to get religious about it.
No, because the desires of doing the stuff that everyone says you're not supposed to do, you won't be there no more.
Yeah. I mean,
what?
It doesn't just poof, but
it did with me.
It goes away. Yeah.
It did with me.
Yeah. You find changes, but yeah, it's really that simple. And I think a lot of people get all religious about it, and it's really that simple as a ticket. Right. As easy as a ticket.
We love you guys.
That's not a ticket.
And we'll see you Saturday, and we'll tell you how we did on weigh-in Saturday. Yeah. Love you.
Love you.